The practice of eat resonates with me because when I was in high school, I started going to church just to find out who God was. I was curious about him. I thought that he existed, but I wasn't sure, so I went to church. But I didn't know anybody, and church was a foreign place to me. People were praying, people were reading the Bible, saying passages that I didn't understand, and I wasn't familiar with any of them. But something kept me going to church week after week. And then pretty soon I started getting to know people there, other high schoolers there, and they started inviting me out with them, inviting me out to eat with them after church. So it was through that, the friendships, and just them opening up their lives to me, letting me get a glimpse into what it's like for them being Christians, that really helped me become a Christian and understand more about what faith is. And to this day, decades later, after becoming Christian way back when, I still remember that. It still resonates with me about how God used them to extend hospitality to me, and I want to be the same for others now. Eat has been a challenge for me since COVID. I used to like getting people together in gatherings, and large or small gatherings, but now it's been really limited for me. I haven't had anyone into my apartment in over a year now, but I have learned to take little small everyday occurrences and invite people into that. So for example, if I'm going to Costco, I will usually invite someone to go with me, or I will ask a neighbor to, let's go for a walk and let's go check out that new restaurant that just opened up and maybe we can get takeout from there. Or it could be as simple as saying to someone, hey, my senior pastor keeps talking about this McRib sandwich at McDonald's. I've never tried one. Let's go get one. So I've learned to just take little everyday occurrences that normally I would probably do on my own, but just invite people with me. What's next for me is I've been purposefully trying to get to know my neighbors more, especially during COVID. And last week, a neighbor passed by me in the hallway and we were just chatting, and he mentioned that he wants to get a new sofa. He wants to redecorate his whole apartment. And before he could say anything else, I said, let me go with you. Are you going to a furniture store? I want to go. And his whole face brightened up, and he just seemed surprised that I wanted to go with him. And he said, yes, let's go. And I recruited a third neighbor to come with us. So now 3 of us are planning a trip out to Queens sometime in the following weeks. And we also know of a restaurant out there that we want to try. So we're combining going furniture hunting as well as eating together in one trip. So it's the first time that the 3 of us neighbors have gone out together anywhere. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think that this is a way to deepen our friendships and to just bring some camaraderie within my building. And my neighbors know that I'm a Christian, and my hope is that they will experience God's presence, that God will use me, that they can experience God's presence.